What is up, guys? Oh my gosh. Let me be real. Let me be very real with you. I when I came up with the idea of the Q&A, it just seemed that a lot of you were more interested in the relationship. And I'm not saying it's bad, like for you to ask questions about it, but I've always kind of shied away from it. Like personally, I did not feel like I'm yet in a position to give so much advice. That was just how I felt personally, because there's loads of people out there that have been married for like years and years, and I've just been married for like a few months, and people asking me like all these questions, I just kind of felt like I was a bit unqualified to give like advice. So right now I'm just kind of like giving a quick disclaimer. I'm not an expert in marriage. I've just entered a marriage myself, but what I have, I will obviously be willing to give. Not everything that worked for me might work for everyone else. Yeah, let's get to the questions. Phoebe wants to know, doesn't matter what music we listen to as Christians. Yeah, it's really important. The Bible does say guard your heart with all diligence. Like, you have to protect what goes into your heart and into your mind. Music is really powerful. Making that switch to gospel music all the time has helped me be more aware of the spirit of God. Give it a go. If you can give it a month, listen to just gospel music all the time, and just see the difference it has in your life. And yeah, just I throw that challenge to you. Let me know how it goes, Phoebe. Alright, so this is when it kind of goes on to like the questions about relationships. Ikwa K wants to know, did you ever kiss your lovely wife before marriage? Gosh. Yeah, we did, but this is one of those ones that if it doesn't, it's not just because it works for me doesn't mean that it's gonna work for everyone. Everyone is different. So I'm blessed to have been in a situation where we were spiritually strong enough to not allow ourselves to get to that stage. But it might not be for everyone. Everyone has their own strengths, everyone has their own weaknesses. It's up to you to know yourself, know your boundaries, and stick to it. Tasha Rayner then asks, hello, I trust you're well. Yes, I am, thank you. Please, what age difference do you think is cool between a couple? Me and my wife are only a couple of months apart from each other. Age is a big factor. It can be, but it's not everything. It's more about maturity. I know people who are like 10 years apart and they're married and they've been married for a very long time. I know someone who's like 8 years apart. I mean, it's different for everyone, but you just have to know what, again, works for you. I know a lot of guys want to get married a bit later than women usually do, so it kind of gives the gap. But I know a lot of guys who want to get married early as well. It's just looking in the right places. So what you need to figure out is just your mentality, how your mentality is together, and if you guys fit. Age is not, as long as you're over like the legal age and everything, but it's not much of a factor. You don't have to look for a guy who's a certain amount of years above you or below you or whatever. Yeah. Beyond Grade 16 asks, what would you say from experience is the best way to resolve conflict in marriage? You have to have great communication in order for things to move forward, and it works not only in relationships but in business, in friendships, in everything. You have to have good communication. You have to make yourself clear. You also have to be willing to understand. That's one of the things that I've really learned. When you want to sit down and resolve conflict, it's not always trying to prove your point, but you also have to sit down and try and understand someone as well. And that's the problem that a lot of people have. They try more to get themselves to be understood. Like, I want you to understand me, but they don't put as much effort in saying, okay, I'm trying to understand you and see where you're coming from. And it stops us from having like big problems, because it's the little miscommunications that end up like build up on each other and then end up having ended up like a big problem. So communication is the massive thing. That I'll like, just check your communication, make sure your communication is fine, and make sure you're always talking. Make sure if you have a problem, you go to them straight away and just say, this is what I have an issue with, and then sit down and try and understand each other and compromise, and just communicate, talk. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that there. Thank you everyone for your questions. If you have any more questions, don't be afraid to just put it down in the comments, message me on Instagram, and I will definitely try and answer as much as I can. If I can't answer it on video, I'll like message you, and I just want to say thank you so much for all the well wishes, all the great things that people say, all the encouragement. It's absolutely awesome, and you guys keep me going in everything I do in my ministry, in my marriage. I just want to do the best I can, give you the best videos, try and make the word relevant to everyone. I just thank you guys. I can't explain how grateful I am, but thank you for everything, your comments, thank you for all your messages, thank you for all your gifts, like everything. It plays a big part, and yeah, if you have any more nice things, just I mean, it encourages. So don't be shy. If you see me, just say hi. If you want to message me, just say hi. Just go ahead, and you don't understand how much it helps. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I will be back with another Q&A soon, so don't be afraid. If you have any more questions, let me know and drop it down, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace.